Season clash, the Basketball Champions League. It's game day 7, and Neptunas Klaipeda currently sit top of Group C. Rosa Radom sit in 5th with a 3-3 record. Arguably the most knowledgeable crowds in Basketball Champions League here in Lithuania, and Neptunas, the 3rd largest city, Klaipeda, in Lithuania. Here's the schedule for game day 7. PAOK will entertain Ventspils at the same time as this game tipping off, and later on Valese and Oldenburg and Ashbel, Uska Sporti from Turkey will complete Group C action on game day 7. Well, here are the Group C standings. Neptunas suffered their first setback last week. The hands of Ventspils and Rosa Radom, as you see, sitting in 5th place. And they could really do with a win on the road to get themselves into a positive situation in terms of wins and losses. But Neptunas have grown in experience in the last few years in European basketball, and in this beautiful arena are building a little bit of a dynasty. Rosa Radom, this roster has good balance, and Coach Kaminski has really found a nice blend. They're exciting, nice blend of young talent plus some real seasoned vets. Nice mixture of some solid Polish internationals. And this team can get up and down the floor and play with the best teams in the Basketball Champions League. Neptunas, this roster, while Jimmy Barron, number 20, and Larry Dew bring some USA experience. Jimmy Barron has played all around Europe, great shooter. Amari Johnson, Gerard Grant add that international flavor, and again, nice mix of North American, Jamaican talent alongside some quality Lithuanian talent. Coach Adonaitis, the current Lithuanian national team coach, would have watched with interest as Lithuania knew their destiny in terms of the group of the 2017 Eurobasket. The draw was made last week. So Rosa Radom introduced to the crowd, currently sit mid-table in Poland. Very congested 5th, but they sit 7th with a 5-4 record. And one of the more competitive leagues across Europe, the Polish league at the moment. Neptunas dance team just on the verge of welcoming the home team. The Sotilio Arena here in Klaipeda. Basketball Champions League action, and the home team just about to roll out here, looking to go 7-1 in the Basketball Champions League Group C. Vidas Signisis is out with a groin injury, so 23 minutes of time have got to be replaced with this roster. Martinez Mazica really has returned with a vengeance to this roster, averaging 11 points a game so far across the Champions League. Larry Drew doing a really solid performance in the backcourt. 8 points, 4 assists. Jimmy Barham scoring points for this group. And it is a real group. No one plays over 27 minutes for this team. It's on the roster tonight. And there's a lot of people making real contributions for Coach Anoitis. The handshake with Coach Kaminski at the halfway line. So Neptunas trying to cement their position at the top of Group C, trying to make sure they get an automatic berth in the last 16 of the Basketball Champions League. Rosa Radom with an away win here would really shake up the middle of the group. Here are the three officials for this evening's game. It's Buildup from Spain, Herzog from Bulgaria, and Shuzlov from Estonia. And the third team on the floor this evening. Well, starting lineup for Rosa Radom: Brazelton, Bell, Jackson, Sokolowski, and Bonarek. And you've got to think that Jackson, Sokolowski, and Bonarek have got to really take care of business on the glass. This Neptunas team will shoot the three ball, and they'll shoot it consistently. They're going to have to box out and really compete on the glass if they're going to give head coach Wojciech Kaminski an opportunity to get the away win here in Lithuania. Just going to get a look at the starters for Neptunas. Mazek has done a really nice job. Larry Drew and Gerard Grant, nice combination at the guard on the inside. Amari Johnson is explosive. And Kasinas at the forward spot really does stretch the floor and get some balance into this team. Some of these players have got to step in and fill the minutes that Arvydas has averaged across this Basketball Champions League. That's going to be a team and a group effort. There won't be one guy stepping in and trying to fulfill that whole role. Wow, the 6,000-seater Satulio Arena here in Klaipeda in Lithuania is pretty full. Early evening on the Baltic coast in November. Where else would you be? Apart from watching your home basketball program compete in the Basketball Champions League. Well over half full the facility. Gerard Grant, number 24. He's a little undersized. but he is a real athlete. Well, welcome everybody again to Lithuania, to Klaipeda on the Baltic coast. Klaipeda, Neptunas Klaipeda. Rosa Radom, game day 7 of the regular season in the Basketball Champions League, and we're on the way. And Larry Drew will get Neptunas into the half court. Drew will take the handoff. A lot of action away from the basketball. Little pick and pop action for 3 off the back of the ring. Defensive rebound is secured as a team. And Rosa Radom will take a look. And Brazelton gets it into the half court. Jackson will reverse. Brazelton fills the double team. Nice entry. Jackson doesn't get the drop, and both teams looking to share it. Johnson outside. Ball hand off. Drew comes back and moves it on. Johnson, first step to the baseline, little mishandle. 5 on the possession, needs to find a shot somewhere. Oh, great follow. Jerry Grant just took off from the foul line here and throws down the putback to the half court, and slowness in the half court replaced by just some real athleticism. We got a whistle away from the ball on a bump. Casinas is charged with a personal, and Radom will handle it on the baseline. Referee's just trying to ensure everybody's on the tables all right. Always an expectation coming to Lithuania. Always a knowledgeable crowd. Just a great feel. I just wanted to make sure that the foul on Mindaugas Casinas was called correctly. Ball's almost knocked away, just about recovered by Brazelton. Puts it on the floor. This one's going up. No, looks to pass. Great pass to Jackson on the inside for 2. Can't complete. And Darnell Jackson's had 2 good looks. And Brazelton's given him great early touches. Hasn't been able to complete. Whistle on the play as Grant tried to back in. Interesting first 2 minutes. Both teams early stages of a boxing fight already, just trying to feel each other out. Drew on the quick release off the ball screen. No good. Chance here for Rosa Radom to attack it. Sokolowski doesn't like what he has. Jackson gets another touch and will draw contact this time. And Rosa Radom and Coach Kaminski really trying to milk the inside at the moment. Darnell Jackson has had a touch on every single possession. Endline possession. Mid-range jump shot is short. Defensive rebound is Grant's, and already putting on some real great stat numbers. Grant outside the 3-point line will hand off. Ball's knocked away. Jackson hits the deck. Great effort by the big man. Ball's recovered. Zika just would not be denied. 5 on the possession. Drew, nowhere to go. Fires the 3, is long. And Jackson comes down with a defensive rebound. And Rosa Radom attack it. Needs a pass. Turnover in transition, and Zika will advance the basketball. Grant will reverse it. Zika, nice little pass to the inside, is knocked away. The ball will be turned over as Casinas couldn't quite handle it, didn't really attack the pass. Well, slow start in terms of scoring, but both teams really sharing the basketball. Brazelton again. Oh, Jackson Well, Darnell Jackson, if these first few minutes are anything to go by, he's never going to be starved of ball touches, is he? Rosa Radom have looked for him every single time down the floor, and in Tyrone Brazelton, he has really tried to get the inside man a lot of touches. Still only 2-0, 6:30 to go in the first. Here's Drew, comes off the repositioned screen. Little inside handoff. L1. Jerry Grant just gets it done. A little bit of contact around the ring though. Great touch. Goes to the free throw line for the extra. Offensive rebound off of a missed free throw. Someone forgot to box out. Drew has it, takes the high screen, gets a reposition. Johnson, nowhere to go. And Rosa Radom. Long two in transition is short. Defensive rebound is Grant, and Grant is just piling on some numbers here. Got a whistle. This doesn't look good. I think it's Amari Johnson, yep. Oh, you saw that. It's one of those things you hate to see. The slow-mo, unfortunately, always picks it up too. And it's a great sign for the fans and a great sign for Amari Johnson. Jogs his way to the bench. Looked like he was able to an extent, stop it being a bad ankle ligament roll, but it's always painful, almost as painful for the guys watching it. Vicious gives it up. Mazeka knocks down the three, and Neptunas, without really getting going in terms of the tempo, lead it 7-0. Rosa Radom. Got to be patient. Move to the inside and kick. Monolek outside, thinks about it. Brazelton, tough lean away for twos, no good. Defensive rebound belongs to Neptunas. Turnaround jump shot is short. Defensive rebound and foul, as Luxa Bonarek came down with a defensive rebound, pulls the contact, and Vicious is charged with the personal. Kim Adams joins the game for Rosa Radom. Offensive foul as Robert Vitka makes an appearance on the stat sheet that he's not really going to be pleased about. Picks up the offensive foul seconds after joining the game. Well, 7-0 after 5, and Rosa Radom can't buy one. Sarazauskas will move it on. The three is gone. It's good. And the timeout finally comes. Otatas Sarakauskas knocks down the three. Kosminski says, I've seen enough. Your offense isn't working. Talk about changing your defense. Change the rhythm of the game. Let's hear what he's got to say. Sorry, struggling to hear what Coach Kaminski is trying to get across to his team, but Well, you've got to emphasize in this situation, in the first 5 minutes, you haven't scored, you're struggling to get anything going offensively. But it's not like the other team has really been lighting it up. Neptunas needed 10-0. Rosa Radom, get into the half court. Execute, get a shot you want. They've had good looks. Jackson's blown a 2-3 really nice looks on the inside. Vitka has it outside. Very little static offensively. Brazelton comes back, rips it through, takes the long two, count it. Well, go back to what you know. Brazelton off the high screen. Ticks it over for Rosa Radom. Early ball screen, Jimmy Barron. Oh, nice touch pass. Great awareness. That's a great awareness of Sarakauskas. He gets the two, but what a touch pass. Well, someone's taken the lid off the hoop. Gary Bell finds two, and all of a sudden it's very easy for Rosa Radom to tick it over. Jimmy Barron off the screen. Drew. Oh, great hands. Kim Adams, instant impact from Adams. Quick hands defensively, looks to get out and run. Bell will sit, and Sokolowski wants to talk it over with coach. Larry Drew will look to inbound. He'll get the handoff. Stops and pops the three. That's long, tough shot. Well, Vitka did the boxing out, no one else moved. Vitka comes down with a chance in transition. Extra pass. And we got a whistle on the play. Kim Adams will hand it off. Brazelton gets in the lane, doesn't get the two. Pretty play, but got to finish it. Ball belongs to Neptunas. Much to the delight of those guys. Just need a foothold in the game. Rosa Radom. 5 for 11, 2 from 8. Tells you all you need to know. Jimmy Barron outside, fires the long three, way long. Jimmy Barron doing what Jimmy Barron does. Glavicius couldn't handle it, and some would argue Coach Adamaitis has the most pressurized job in the whole of Lithuania. Head coach of the national team goes with so much responsibility here. Barron, great bounce pass. Pick and roll, can't complete, and Sokolowski comes down with a rebound. Looks to push. Vitka wants an inside touch. Clears out, great job. Inside, outside, wide open from the three. Sokolowski is long. Ball's knocked away. Ball belongs to Neptunas. Sharper, better looks for Rosa Radom. But it's still a commanding 12-4 advantage for Neptunas. Oh, turnover, great hands, Brazelton for two, and that's exactly what Rosa Radom need. A couple of easy ones, get it off your defense. And Brazelton with an easy two. Yunus. I think he goes inside, great stance. Chance to run, we got a whistle on the play. Martinas Marzeka will sit down. Jerry Grant is back. Just got to keep ticking it over. Making free throws would help. An 0 for 2 from the line for Sokolowski, which is unusual for a 73% free throw shooter. Early pick and roll, Barron pushes it. Saraskauskas needs a pass. Oh, great defense again. Rosa Radom in the lanes, have numbers down the floor. Brazelton, Victor had the three, goes inside, off the glass, poor finish. Bodies everywhere, but you got to take that finish. Jimmy Barron in transition. Whistle on the play, I think stepping on the sideline, and the turnover for Casinas. And Brazelton will walk it into the half court. Just under a minute and a half of the first quarter remaining. Still only a 12-6 game. Brazelton off the high screen, goes inside out on the pick and roll. Victor for three is short. I think there's probably a couple of other guys on the floor who have better percentages from the three-point line than Victor. Amari Johnson outside the three will hand it off. Gets it back on a pop. Inside touch. Oh, nice little flip pass for two. Well, it's pretty, but you've got to question the defense. Johnson with the two. And no one from Rosa Radom took away the lane at all. Brazelton needs a pass, finds the open man in the corner. Mishandle. Got to credit the defensive effort of Jimmy Barron. And Callahan just mishandled. Some screen action on the far side. Great effort defensive by Callahan. Quick release on the two is no good. What a rebound. What an effort. Casinas just outworked everybody. Great first step to, no, get out of here. End of the quarter, underlined by Grant. Just owned the middle. 10-point advantage for Neptunas Klaipeda. They lead at 16-6 at the end of the first quarter. And that just about underlines the dominance of Neptunas. In every aspect of this game, they have had the step on Radom. 3 from 13 from Rosa Radom from 2. Neptunas' stats are nothing to get excited about, 41 and 33%, but that's more than enough to have the advantage over Rosa Radom. 16-6 on the glass, no offensive rebounds for Radom, which is made worse by the fact they have shot so poorly. Neptunas will not be happy with 6 turnovers. But if you've shot so poorly yet have no offensive rebounds, it's going to be a long, long night at the office. Just about to get underway here with the second quarter. Rosa Radom And Gary Bell will inbound. There's no panic here. They're only down 16-6. It's not as if Neptunas have got off to a 26-6 start. Bit more, they've got to be more competitive on the glass. Just got to finish plays. Bell moves it on. Jackson returns to the action. He rolls, doesn't get a look. Much sharper this time. Whitaker wants it in the post. Jackson, they looked at it, he's not going to shoot the two. Callahan comes off the high screen, 5 on the possession. Whitaker for 3 is off. Offensive rebound is Jaroslav Sarolski. Callahan stops and pops on the foul line, doesn't get the drop. Defensive rebound is owned by Grant. And Jimmy Barron will advance it. 3 from 15. Beginning of a nightmare. We're going to try and snap out of it. Barron, feet set, extra pass, wide open in the corner for 3 is off. Garcinas just can't get it to drop. Callahan will advance it. Steps back, looks for a pass. Victor's open, so he moves it on. They just cannot get anything to drop. They scored 3 straight after the timeout. Didn't score before and haven't scored since. 8:46 to go in the half. Drew. Wow, turnover, misunderstanding. Got to give Whitaker some credit. Played decent defense then. Gary Bell. Looking to create. 3-pointers gone. Fills it up from deep. And Gary Bell knocks down the 3, closes it to a 7-point game. Bell has 5 of the 9. Jimmy Barron off the handoff. Long 2. Fouled in the act of. You may as well put these in the book. Jimmy Barron does not miss free throws very often at all. Poor decision by Bell to go after that. Barron makes the first. Gotta love the crowd here. Barron 2 for 2. No surprise there at all. Callahan comes off the high screen. Jackson will roll, doesn't get a look. Jackson out top. They're going to gap Jackson at the 3-point line. No one's going to guard him there. Now Jackson seals on the inside, goes up, gets the 2. Great execution by the big man. Darnell Jackson gets his first 2 of the game. And Radom get into double digits. Whistle away from the basketball. Oh, great hesitation. Drew with a beautiful finish with a right hand. Silky, smooth and quick. Callahan moves it on. Jackson thinks about the 3. Oh! What do I know? Jackson knocks down the 3. Well, he's only taken 8. That's his 9th. He's now 33% from the 3-point line. Knocked that one down in rhythm really nicely. Drew, little hesitation, turnover. Rosa Radom with a little bit of momentum building here with 7 to go in the half. Callahan with it, looks down low, no option. The 3 is long from inside. Grant going to work, spins, right hand off the glass is no good. Defensive rebound is owned by Bonalek. Callahan. Again, Jackson with a screen. Callahan pulls the trigger, short. And Barron, who looks like he's enjoying his basketball here in Neptunas. The Baltic Air obviously agreeing with the 30-year-old American. Comes off the high screen, pulls the trigger for three, is short. And Bonarek comes down with yet another rebound. Callahan pushes, steps through, good second step, count the two. And Neptunas will take the timeout. The lead is cut to 4. And Rosa Radom, well, the great thing you can say, they didn't panic when they were struggling. So Coach Adamitis calls the timeout. Larry Jew looks like he's a little winded. I think that's all it is. Gonna make his way to the timeout. Well, fast break points is keeping Rosa Radom in it. Points off turnovers, that's, I think, they've had at least 4 of those 7s off turnovers. So Rosa Radom staying, hanging tough here in Klaipeda.
We need to go to the basket. Get to the hey, first go to side. Go to side. Just 2 here, 3 here. Go first pick and roll with 4. Okay.
Neptunas, after the timeout, after the made basket, will inbound. Callahan extends just to try and work the ball over. Neptunas into the half court, 6 to go in the half. Radzunas, nowhere to go, will reverse it. Barron comes off the high screen, quick show by Jackson. Barron looking for space, goes long, poor decision. And that's a 24 violation. And Neptunas, maybe it was too easy. Maybe they were getting things a little too easy. Have really stepped off the gas in the last couple of minutes. And Rosa Radom are definitely the team with momentum. They trail by 4. 9 turnovers from Neptunas. Still over 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Callahan. Quick release on the 2 is good. And Bell is starting to feel it. Ball reversal. Mazika gets to the foul line, fires it up, is no good. Defensive rebound. And Callahan's had a really nice set of minutes here. Really has got this team going, and one little step lean away. Rosa Radom, after not scoring for 6 minutes in the first quarter, have tied it at 20 apiece. Almost a sense of disbelief in the arena. Barron fires up another one, is off. And Callahan in control here. Takes the early screen, moves it on. Jackson rolls, oh, he fell. He was wide open if he hadn't fallen off the glass. He's no good. Defensive rebound is Klimavicius. Barron attacks it off the dribble, tries to float the pass, turnover. Chance for Gary Bell to run. Callahan's going to get the 2. And Jackson, I think that's a groin strain. I'm no medical expert, but if you get a replay of it, he just lost his footing. For a gymnast, it'd have been a nice move, but I think he's going to struggle. So Neptunas take the timeout, and the home team have the issues. Rosa Radom, having not scored for a very long time, even though it's 38%, are shooting a better percentage than Neptunas. Let's listen to coach. Well, let's see if that timeout on Neptunas can just steady the ship. Still 4 minutes to go in the first half. Grant gets it down low. Nice pass. Should be an easy two. Is an easy two. Barron just slashed to the hoop, picks up the two. Ties it at 22 apiece. Quick release by Bell. Oh, he's feeling it. Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at the moment. Bell can't miss. Bell already gone to 10. Grant spins, baseline, goes off the glass, can't complete. Victor picks up the foul, crowd like it. Substitution as Kim Adams come back, and Robert Vitka will sit down. Gerard Grant makes the first. Can't complete the second, 70% from the line, sort of showing that type of form from the free throw line. Here's Callahan, he really has added something to Rosa Radom. Little pick and pop. Olek, nice pass, great take, in the lane for two, can't complete. Ball belongs to Rosa Radom. There's only 5 seconds on the possession. Yaroslav Kaskowski just couldn't complete the play. Beautiful ball movement. Bell's going to try and force one from deep. Oh, his short defensive rebound is pulled in. Grazunas gets it into the half court. Rizeka takes a look down low, wants to go inside, can't. Grazunas looks to get the ball screen. Grant's going to roll. Only 4 on the shot clock, it's got to go up. Penetration in the lane for 2. You've got to love it deep in the shot clock where people don't settle for the jump shot. And Mindaugas Grazunas just epitomized that, took it down the gut of the defense, comes up with a layup. Bell with the hot hand. Nice find, little hand off to Callahan. 7 on the possession, inside, outside, they line up, the 3 is off, defensive rebound. And a chance to run for Neptunas, tied at 25. Zika has it. Zunas thinks about it, attacks it, ball knocked away, ball still belongs to Neptunas. 5 on the possession. Move to the inside, tough release off the glass is no good, chance for Rosa Radom. Callahan, sorry, it's Brazelton back in the game, looks inside, no pass. Callahan nails the 3, 28-25, and Rosa Radom have just dominated this second quarter. 1:30 to go, 9 points for Callahan. Zeka moves it on. Trying to go inside, no option. Neptunas with the three is no good. Zeka picks up the rebound, gets a new 14. Inside touch, double team comes, they feel it, nice pass. Grant has it knocked away, but illegally. And Grant will find himself on the free throw line as Jaroslav Laskowski is charged with a personal. Strokes the first. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. Last minute of what's been a fascinating first half. Rosa Radom looked like they hadn't shown up at all for almost a whole quarter. But they've definitely showed up in this second quarter. They lead it 28-27. Brazelton turns it over though. Mazeka. Mazeka in the half court, looking at options. Larry Drew back in the game, takes the high screen. Feet set, long two, just about scrapes the front of the ring. Chance to run here, Callahan pushes. Great sharing, wide open in the corner for three. Go, it's off, defensive box out was just completely missed. Laskowski for three, nails it. Laskowski just knocks down the three, 4-point lead for Rosa Radom, and Neptunas trying to hold for the last shot. Great second quarter by the Polish club. And Brazelton just commits what can only be described as a dumb foul, and he knows it. Well, this is good sign here for Rosa Radom. I didn't think Darnell Jackson may get back in the game. He looked like he had a real problem. Looked like he really pulled his groin quite seriously when he left the game, but obviously the physios worked the magic. And Drew knocks down the first. Make that 2 for 2 for Larry Drew. 6 seconds to get the shot away. Brazelton struggling, still got time, throws up a prayer. He wants to foul, but share the basketball. Reach the halftime here in Klaipeda on the Baltic coast in Lithuania. Neptunas currently sit top of Group C, but they trail to the 5th place team, 29-31. A half of definitely 2 quarters. The first quarter belonged to Neptunas, but those shooting stats, all 5 of those threes for Rosa Radom were made in the second quarter. Rebounding numbers starting to close up. Neptunas are not going to like the 10 turnovers. That's really one of the ways that Rosa Radom stayed in the game. They got fast break points when they were struggling to compete in the half court. Bell got hot in the second period. Callahan doing a really, really nice job. And when you consider it's his first Basketball Champions League game, he really has made a difference to Rosa Radom. Well, the first quarter was all about Neptunas, or maybe all about Rosa Radom not being able to just finish play. Struggled to get going early on, and the team with a 3-3 record in Group C, Rosa Radom, were pointless for 6 minutes. came out of a timeout. And reeled off 3 consecutive baskets, then didn't score again for the rest of the quarter. But then Callahan and Bell just took over in the second quarter. The first quarter all about Neptunas, all about Jirai Grant, really strong at the start of the game. But Rosa Radom didn't panic. You got to give Coach Kaminski a lot of credit. No overreaction to a struggling start, especially away from home. And in the end, largely through this man, with 10 first half points, Gary Bell really sparked Rosa Radom. Both ends of the floor. Fraserton would get that layup. But when Callahan came into the game, and his combination with Bell in the backcourt just added another dimension to the Rosa Radom lineup. Amari Johnson went out early in that first half. Looked like it was just a rolled ankle. Not looking too serious, but it's one of those things you're not sure if Amari Johnson's going to return. Second quarter all about Gary Bell. From the three-point line, was really, really smooth, really got himself going. And eventually, Darnell Jackson found a way. He'd missed a couple of bunnies early on. Gets that too, but then moments later, he was gonna look like he was gonna go out with a really badly pulled groin. But he did return before the end of the first half, so that's obviously good news for the Polish club. So this one's really evenly poised. Neptunas, having suffered their first loss last week, are down 2 at home at the half. And you've now got a Rosa Radom team that believe they can get out of Lithuania with a win. So make sure you get a drink at the half, because you're going to need it. This second half is going to go down to the wire. Rosa Radom from Poland trying to get the win in Lithuania. We'll be back shortly for the second half. We'll see you then.
Už tai, kad pagavo, šaunuolis, sveikinam labai, prašom, kad tokius vaikas. Ačiū kelis kartus sako. Tėvelis protingas atėjo, sako, vaikas pagavo, nori prizą, dalyvauti nenori. Šaunuolis tėvelis, gera strategija. Taip, dabar jūs duokit kamuoliuką ir jūs. Taip, dvi panelės, ateikit pas mane. Čia prie šito krepšio. prizas yra 4 pakvietimai į sporto klubą Impuls, Neptūno šalikas, Neptūno kepuraitė ir Švyturio giros pakuotė. Na taip, tuoj mes sužinosim, kam atiteks. Čia tau, palaukite skubėk. Čia jums. Jūs esat mėčius į krepšį. Labai senai ateikit arčiau. Jūs ateikit. Ant baudos linijos, tu ateik arčiau. Dar arčiau, matai. Gerai. Jūs galite čia per centrą atstoti. Kurį pirmoji pataiko ir gaus pagrindinį prizą. Taigi 3-2-1 pradedam. Taip jau atsitinka kartais. Ir tuoj mes ateiksim tą prizą. 4 pakvietimai į sporto klubą Impuls. Giros pakuotė. Ką dar sakiau? Ar viskas? Viskas? Ne, sakiau dar Neptūno šaliką pačią. Ir kepurė sakiau, taigi sakai viskas. Sveikinu labai. Čia giros pakuotė atsiimti prie centrinio įėjimo po rungtynių. O jums pakuotos prizas, 2 kvietimai į sporto klubą Impuls, nemokamas automobilio plovimas, autokristalas ir giros pakuotė čia jums. Ne, o jau šalikas lieka žiūrovus, kurie yra čia arenoje. Dabar mes turime Švyturio giros. Visi turbūt matot va šitą pakuotę, tai parodysiu. Va tokią pakuotę. Dabar mes tokių pakuočių išdalinsim, kurias jūs galėsite pasiimti po rungtynių prie centrinio įėjimo, ten, kur yra Neptūno atributika. Nepameluosiu, dabar paimsim lygiai 6 pakuotės, 6 kamuoliukai. Ir mes kažką tai padovanosim. Dėl to, kad būtų sąžininga, kuri nori pusę? Aha, iškart rimčiau, gerai. Vienas, gerai. 2. Gaudykit ten. Gaudykit ten. Ir ten. Jūs stebėkite. Mes turim dar po 3 kėlinuko šitai pusei. Po 3 kėlinuko šitai pusei skries dar 6 pakuotės, beje dar viena liko. Merginas, kas atneš kamuoliuką, šitą kuponėlį, dovanų. Viena dar liko pakuotė. Aš į tą sektorių numesiu, nieks netiks. Gerai. Aš matau, kad kantrybės pas jūs nėra lauko 3 kėlinio. Dėl to dalysim toliau. Turim vis tiek 12 pakuočių. O tai, dar vieną. Nemegokit, kas pagavo kamuoliuką, bėkit čia, kuo greičiau. Iškeiskit kamuoliuką į giros pakuotę, kuo greičiau čia pas mus. Kas pagavo kamuoliuką, jis turi sugrįžti pas mus per minutę laiko. Arba prizą negausim, viskas paprasta. Bėkit kuo greičiau. Taip. Man kamuoliuką, pas merginas giros. Čia va pas merginas. Iškeiskit būtinai taip. B sektorius. Kodėl jūs šiandieną labai kažkodėl visi tokie liūdni? Pradžiui ten, dar vieną čia. Ir va ten. Dar ne viskas. Dar galim užkėti, žadėjom. Kuo greičiau, kas pagavo, teikit išsikeisti. Švyturio gira, Švyturio kompanija. Dėkojam jiem labai, kad jie yra su mumis. Čia va, dar. Jūs čia aktyvesni, aš suprantu, aktyvesni. Nu ką? Kartais reikia nuvesti į apačią. Aš suprantu, nuvarai nedėlė. Taigi, kuo greičiau, kas pagavo kamuoliuką, 30 sekundžių, atbėgam, pasiemam, paskui pažįsim, kiek dar liks. Ne. Bet kaip žmonės, viską nori iš karto. Taip, kas pagavo kamuoliuką, bėgit čia. Eikit aplinkui, dar kažkaip. vieną pakuotę va čia pas mane yra ir aš galvoju, jie irgi reikia padovanoti. Gal yra žmogus, kuris švenčia gimtadienį šiandien? Čia praktiškai gimtadienio fiesta pagal jūsų atsiliepimus. Prašom, čia iškeisim. Taigi,
Well, welcome back to Klaipeda. Both teams back on the floor, the crowd getting back in their seats. And a certain amount of disbelief from the home fans. The team dominated the first quarter. Rosa Radom was just struggling to survive on the floor in that first period. Couldn't find a bucket. There was a lid on it for a large chunk of that first quarter, and now that's a worried group of coaches. Neptunas sit at the top of Group C, but Coach Adamaitis has now got a game on his hand. On the back of Gary Bell's 10 first half points. Rosa Radom just dominated in the second period and lead by 2 at the half. And the addition of Callahan at the point has really helped. So Jordan Callahan's addition to this Rosa Radom lineup has really helped. The Tulane graduate from 2013 has really given some depth in the backcourt. Well, Gary Bell, 10 points, 4 from 5 from the field, 2 from 2 from the three-point line, just took over. And it was the speed and the way that the 3 guards set that Rosa Radom put on the floor that really did give Neptunas a problem. They struggled to cope with the 3 guards. But Neptunas will have the first possession start of this third quarter. Chinas will inbound, and Larry Dew. And a number of players had little injury situations in that first period. Drew being one, got very badly winded. Neptunas start, a lot of ball movement. Oh, Johnson back in the game, that's a good sign as well. Amari Johnson went out with a rolled ankle. But he looks like everybody who had those little niggles in the first half has been restored to the floor. Brazelton in the half court will find Bell. Jackson, nice pass, give and go, going up for 2. Well, it's all a bit basic, but so effective. And Neptunas have to find an answer here, because at the moment, Radom are getting what they want, and Johnson with the 3, buries it. It's not past the ball, it's if you not guard me, I'll take the 3. He knocks it down, we've got a 1-point game. Darnell Johnson outside the 3. Brazelton looks what options he has, moves it on. Bonalek for the drop for 2. Nice move. Lucas Bonalek. 2 meters 1, just plays a little bigger than that. Larry Drew gets to the foul line, has to reconsider, gets it back. He's got a matchup he likes here, moves it on. Johnson, back-to-back threes, yeah, put him in the book. Omari Johnson ties it at 35 apiece. Great recognition by Drew. Johnson feeling it, Drew gives him the ball. Darnell Johnson now for Radom. Bell stops and pops along too, doesn't get the roll, and Drew will. Neptunas just not looking to run. They're going to be happy to work this out in the half court. Drew attacks it, turnover. Tremendous rotation. Bell pushes in transition. Brazelton is off for three. But now you see how the game is unfolding. You're almost expecting Rosa Radom to let that shot go. Marzika outside will find Drew. Nope, denied. Drew has to extend to receive. Marzika fires up the three. Got it! Well, why did anybody have a problem scoring in the first half? Turn it over. Chance to go the other way. Marzika trying to go back-to-back from the three-point line. Knocks it down. Timeout for Rosa Radom. 4 threes in a row for Neptunas. And a 2-point halftime lead just disappears in the blink of an eye. And all of a sudden we have a completely different game. Neptunas, 4 threes at the start of the third. No surprise to those guys. 2 from 9 at the start in the first half. I've gone 4 from 4 at the start of the third quarter. 46% from behind the three-point line. Neptunas on fire. Every stat always tells a story. Only two shots from the free throw line for Rosa Radom. They have not gone to that post-up game. They really have. They're living and dying with the jump shot at the moment. Of course, obviously the other way to look at it is just no physicality from Neptunas at the defensive end at all. I think the referee's just checking the last three to see if there was a toe on the line. It's great. It's a slight delay right now, but what they used that timeout to check it. There's a man who lives and eats, drinks, and sleeps his basketball. Great touch of the face paint. So the official just checking. Let's see the verdict. Yeah, they've called it 3. Extension on the defense straight out of the timeout. 6-point lead. Neptunas on the back of the 4 threes. Jackson outside, always available to move the ball. Jackson tries to back in, go against Grant. Fadeaway jump shot is no good. Battle for it, Johnson comes up with it, great work. Drew settles it down. (27-17) on the glass. Johnson for another 3 is way short this time. Defensive rebound is owned by Bell. Bonarek will hand it off. Jackson gets it in the post, inside, outside. Bell for 3 is long. And Drew will chase it down. attacks it. Great change of pace. They turn down the 3. Still 15 on the possession. Drew. They go inside. Grant tries to hand it off to Marzika. A little too tight, a little too complicated. Here's Brazelton. Nice pass. On the inside is Bonarek for 2. And Bonarek's just one of those blue-collar guys. Just puts in a shift every night. Great cut, great pass, great finish. Marzika off the double screen will look to reverse. Gets the ball screen from Grant. Defense by Jackson. Drew deep outside the 3, steps back, 4 on the possession. He's got to fire it up. Way short. Chance here for Bell in transition. Bonarek, long 2 is short. And Bell gave it up. I don't know if he gave it up for a long 2 from Bonarek. 4-point game, 5:20 to go in quarter 3 here in Klaipeda. Oh, Drew slips. The corner was wide open. Comes up with a turnover though. Bonarek hangs on, draws contact. Bell sits. And Graziunius checks in for Neptunas. Brazelton, Jackson again. Good ball screen, looks to dive. Brazelton in the corner, extra pass. Wide open, on the leg for 3 is off. And foul's going to be called. Jackson making a real nuisance of himself on the glass. He drops contact. End line possession for Rosa Radom. Pressure relieved by Sokolowski. Brazelton puts it on the floor, left, goes up. Oh, tough finish in traffic. Went in against the big guys and just took contact. Goes strong, help comes. Tough finish, tough angle. 2-point game. Brazelton goes to 6 personal. Neptunas moves it on. Four on the possession. Grazunas has got to put this up. Long 2 is off. And the ball will belong to Rosa Radom. Brazelton will get it into the half court. 2-point game. 4:11, 4:10 to go in the third. Odolek will look to hand it off. Callahan has it, attacks the middle. Gets in the lane, left hand, tough finish. Too much traffic that time. Tried to go over the whole of Neptunas' defense. Johnson will extend, looks to hand it off. Mazaleka outside, looks inside, can't get it to Johnson, or doesn't really try. 5 on the shot, goes up with a right hand for 2. Took some contact, tough finish. Really went strong, great angle. Created such a good angle by hanging on to the shot. Kick wide open for 3 is long. And Jackson's on the glass. Glumovicius just can't keep him off the boards. Darnell Jackson is a handful. Grant's going to check back in. Kim Adams will also check in for Rosa Radom, and Darnell Jackson will sit. Very mobile lineup on the floor for Rosa Radom right now. That's what gave Neptunas the issue in the first half. Brazelton will get the ball screen from Adams. Brazelton for 3, fills it up. Cuts it to a 1-point game. 9 points personal. Yunus will move it on. Down to 10 on the possession. Tough free for Barron. Well, he may take some shots that the purists may think, why oh why have you shot it? But Jimmy Barron is a shooter. Makes his first 3 of the night. Adams will hand off. Callahan finds Adams on the roll. Nice pass. A great execution. Tremendous cut by Michael Sokolowski. Just superb timing. 2-point game. Rosa Radom share it, get an easy 2. Jimmy Barron out top, needs a pass, finds one. Grant on the inside will kick it. The 3 doesn't get to drop for Martinez Mazika. Brazelton goes upstairs to Adams, inside, outside. 3 is gone, is short. Defensive rebound belongs to Grant. Mazika baseline is fouled by Callahan. Jordan Callahan picks up the personal. Barron, nice little bounce pass. Grant with a long 2 is no good. That is how to work on the glass. That's tremendous work on the glass by Sarakauskas. Victor's going to pick up the personal. But if you need a job rebounding and going to work on the glass, this is how hard you have to work. Victor's pulling and pulling and pulling. He just would not be denied, Sarakauskas. 1:48 in the 3rd to go. Barron moves it on. Three is short. Defensive rebound now falls to Sokolowski. Callahan outside the 3-point line, looks to step back, attacks it baseline, needs a pass. Great ball movement. Brazelton for 3 is off. Well, both teams are sharing it. Both teams looking for the open look. 46-44. It's going all the way. Barron looks to go inside. Here's Grant with his back to the hoop. Tries to go to the middle, steps through, goes up with a right-hand jump hook. Doesn't get the 2, but a great work again on the glass. It's a battle in there. Brazelton just about hangs on. Brazelton has it. Down to 10 on the possession, 40 seconds left. The quarter, great way he sliced the double team, sliced the hard show. Great work by Brazelton. Still a 2-point game, 37.3 seconds in the 3rd to go. Big Cut will hand it off. Brazelton, Big Cut, outside the 3, kicks it. Sokolowski, way short. And Barron will come down with a rebound. About a 1 or 2 second differential between game and possession. So Neptunas trying to hold, then there's a foul, and again, for no apparent reason at all. Although they have fouls to give this time, so it's not the craziest foul in the world. Callahan. Be the 3rd team foul, still have a foul to give in 12.3 seconds. Sarakauskas. Barron puts it on the Zunas. Knocked away, and that'll do it for the end of the 3rd. And a red-hot start by Neptunas, where they went 4 from 4 from the 3-point line. They couldn't capitalize on the momentum. Rosa Radom steadied the ship. We're at the end of the 3rd. It's 46-44. Poised, could go either way. Let's take a listen to the coaches after we see these stats. Only 39% from the 3-point line, 38 and 30 from the 3-point line for Rosa Radom. 10-point advantage, 10 rebound advantage for Neptunas And you'd expect that to be decisive, but at the moment it's not. And it's not because full team turnovers from Neptunas counterbalance the advantage they have on the glass. Presentation at the half. Fans catching their breath, referees need a drink. No wonder this game up and down the floor. Pace has been relentless. And we've now got what we said we would have at the beginning. One that will go all the way down to the wire because Rosa Radom are building in confidence in this Basketball Champions League. Neptunas coming back after their first defeat of the competition last week. So the ingredients were there, and that's what we've got. A 2-point game, and a game that can go either way. All right, so here we go then. Start of the fourth quarter. Jaroslav Zaskowski will inbound, and Rosa Radom looking for that elusive road win to really shake up Group C. Vitka outside, needs to reverse it. Callahan just about recovers. 10 seconds on the possession. Callahan trying to turn the corner. Well, the pass was there, the space was there. And Adams may well ask the referee, but if he'd have cut, he'd have had a layup. Barron comes out top, needs a pass, finds one, lines up the three, oh! Late night bank opening here in Klaipeda. Serakauskas off the glass, hits his second three of the night. Bell tries to answer, and does. Well, he had the third quarter off. Hot hand restored for Gary Bell. 13 points personal. 2-point game. Barron has it. Drew turns down the screen. Barron won't turn it down. Well, lines up again for three. One's long. Defensive rebound belongs to Gary Bell. Thinks about attacking it. Goes with a floater. Adams was wide open, should have got the pass. Adams chases it down though. Callahan attacks it, opens up, needs a pass. No, he doesn't. Kisses it off the glass with the right hand, ties it at 49. Tough move by the small guard. Callahan goes to 11 personal. 5 assists, that's the way to make a Champions League debut. Jimmy Barron off the high screen, looks to attack it, takes the tough jump shot, can't control it, and Rosa Radom will enjoy possession. Tied at 49. Callahan moves it on. Bell. Oh! Hot hand is well and truly restored for Gary Bell. Back-to-back threes. Well, let's take a listen to the timeouts.
Okay, you need to go through. You need to follow every time. You know that. Come on, just play. Hey, play stick, okay, on the plan, okay, what they decide to do defensively. First, go by side. Okay, first by side. And Jay, okay, look, okay. Jim at the screen, okay, and look at the pick it. Try to use it, okay.
Oh, Gary Bell has only come into this game shooting just over 30% from the three-point line. He's just having a night at the moment. He's 4 from 5 at the moment from the three-point line, 2 from 5 from 2. That's 6 from 10 in total. He has 16 points personal. At the moment, he is a difference maker. Callahan extends the defense, not in any big way, but just tries to make Drew work out, bringing the ball down the floor. Neptunas will move it on. Here's Drew again. Baseline pass is intercepted, but Kim Adams just can't retain possession. Well, Rosa Radom just picking up the defense again here, fourth quarter. Basketball Champions League action. Oh, Drew gets to the hoop, but made to change his shot because Adams just challenged it so well. Bell moves it on. Adams will get it back, hands it on to Callahan, feels a little double team, attacks it on the dribble. Little floater in the lane. Oh! I'm not sure if he floated it or gave the assist to Adams, but Adams picked it up and gets the 6-point lead for Rosa Radom. And the gym, the Sterturia Arena, is just going very, very quiet. Sense of disbelief in the gym. Five-point game, 54-49. These guys aren't going to go quiet. The Klaipeda, the Neptunas faithful. Grant will move it on. Zunas in the game. Johnson slips. Jimmy Barron outside the three, looking to create a little space here. Stops and pops the two. No good. And Adams comes down with another positive stat. Adams having a nice period in the game. Here's Gary Bell. Stops, fires the three, is short. Doesn't have to go looking for it, Gary Bell. He's found enough. If he waits, gets advantage, he's knocking him down then. Grant out top will hand it off. Oh, great lean for 2 and 1. Zunas. What's the lean? Protect it, scoop it, make it. Pick yourself up off the floor, make the free throw. Great move. Victor will foul out, I think. Five fouls, no points. Mindaugas Zunas on the free throw line to make the extra, which he does. And we've got a 2-point game. Just a normal night out in Klaipeda watching this level of basketball. Callahan comes back to the top. We'll get the ball screen from Darnell Jackson. And the ball will still belong to Rosa Radom. 5 seconds on the possession. 6 minutes on the game. Basketball Champions League. Where else would you be on a Wednesday night but watching Basketball Champions League? Callahan has it out top. He's gonna have to put it up. Well, he gets the pass, Jackson gets it away, and they're gonna call it a 24 violation. Fans respond. Well, at least the ones in the blue t-shirts behind you now just were way into that. The crowd behind the benches just a little bit shell-shocked at the moment. Zunas comes off the handoff. Takes a look at the ball screen. It's inside, Grant, inside, outside, deep in the corner. Hits nothing. Got a foul on the play. Chinas couldn't get the three to drop. And Sarakauskas is going to foul on the rebound. Here's Callahan, going to get the early ball screen, moves it on. Jackson will hand it. Oh, great pass. Oh, the three doesn't drop. In transition. Oh, Zeka gets it up. Zunas will take a look, wants the ball screen and draws contact from Jordan Callahan. Callahan looks like he's going to sit. $11 points personal, 3 fouls at the moment, 5:07 to go in the fourth. Brazelton back in the game. And Zunas will inbound. Jimmy Barron out top. Looks to create a little space, penetration, nowhere to go, good defense. The long three, way short, good box out. Don't even worry about jumping if you box out. Sokolowski will get the credit from the coaches. Jackson will move it on. Bell. And Zuskowski will go to the free throw line. Nice rip through and attack, rips it and goes. There's the contact. He'll be disappointed he didn't complete the play. He's got to earn both from the free throw line. %66% from the free throw line across Basketball Champions League. Makes the second. We've got a 4-point game. 2-possession game with 4:30 to go. Civitareo Arena in Klaipeda. We're on the Baltic coast. Barron. It's out of bounds, but foul's going to be called. Gal Sokolowski. Again, you got to. How smart was it to foul Barron that close to the sideline? Only Sokolowski will know. Jimmy Barron wants the ball screen. The reposition from Johnson. Barron into the lane, little right hand layup, soft touch. Barron gets 2 on the layup. He's there to score, and score he does. Inside, outside, they line up the 3. Sokolowski can't get it to drop. Jackson all over the glass, but can't control it. Wow, Ziskowski has got to believe he's got to make one of these open looks. Ritsugunas has a look, sees what he got. Johnson, step back 3 is good. And Neptunas step back in front on the back of an Amari Johnson 3. Jackson will hand it off. Sokolowski comes off the screen, draws contact. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Neptunas. Still 3.5 to go, 1-point game. Rosa Radom trying to shake up Group C. Neptunas trying to re-establish themselves as the favorites for automatic qualification. Gary Bell sits. Callahan back. Brazelton takes the high screen, tries to turn the corner, stops, fires the 3, way off. Great work on the glass. Zunas just would not be denied, outworked everybody. Chance to build on the 1-point lead. Zunas fills the stitch. Barron from deep, way off. And Brazelton has just fouled a 3 from halfway to the port. I think the picture tells 1,000 words. Jimmy Barron was so far outside the 3-point line, that picture tells you even more. And for some only reason that Tyrone Brazelton will know, he followed through and has sent the best free throw shooter in Neptunas to the free throw line. Could be such a crucial foul. Barron will make all three. Barron just doesn't miss free throws. It's like the metronome. This will make it a 2-possession game. Moments ago, it was a 2-possession game from Rosa Radom. They led 56-52. They now trail 60-56. 8-0 run for Neptunas. And Jimmy Barron knocks down the free throws. A gimme from Brazelton. Brazelton slices through, feels a little contact. Lowski for three, didn't really want to take it, threw it because he should. So Galowski not really set. Neptunas, the shout from the crowd. The noise is building in here. Barron from about the same spot he was fouled last time. Barron attacks it, gets in the lane, stolen. Great hands by Brazelton. Callahan is fouled with the unsportsmanlike foul. I love the call. The referees don't want to make the call, so you have to foul hard enough to stop it. You foul hard like that, it's an unsportsmanlike foul. Gretazunas, there's no real attempt. There's nothing in the book now about from behind. That's a just actual unsportsmanlike foul. Great call by the official. Callahan makes the first. Chance to close it to a 1-point game with 2:26 to go. Well, chance to close it to a 2-point game and with possession, which he does, 60-58. Chance to tie it up or lead it with this possession for Rosa Radom. Brazelton calls the horn set, the two high posts, flare off the other screen. Needs a pass, finds a pass, plenty of time here. Brazelton attacks it, goes to the right hand, blows the layup. Great challenge by Grant. You've got to be disappointed though if you're Brazelton. Got to forget that, play the next play. Grant will hand it back. Zunas thinks about the three, attacks it, kicks it. Johnson, oh! Johnson from the 3-point line. 4 from 5 in the second half for Amari Johnson. 4 from 6 on the game. Callahan feels the double team in the corner, needs to get out of there. Extra pass, Brazelton had the three, goes up, tries to wrap the palms, gets it back. Sokolowski for three is off. Great offensive rebound and a putback. Sokolowski gets the two. Rosa Radom hanging on. They trail 3, 63-60. Timeout for Neptunas. Amari Johnson, the Oregon State graduate, 4 from 5 from the 3-point line in the second half. Rosa Radom with 10 second chance points. They have just hung around and hung around. They did lead for a while, but now they trail 3. Let's take a listen. Gerard Grant steps back on. Sideline possession, a ball advance for Neptunas. 63-60, 1:23 to go. Lot left in this game right now. Jimmy Barron off the screen, tries to weave a little magic. Azeka goes inside. Inside, outside pass. Barron lines up the three. Long. Who's coming down? A great offensive rebound. Callahan didn't react quick enough. Barron gets it back. Minute to go in the game. It's Zunas. 3 on the possession. Zunas, foul line, jump shot is short. Johnson's on the glass. He can't get it to drop. And somehow, Sokolowski and Rosa Radom dodge a bullet. Bell comes off the screen. Buried! Ziskowski knocks down the 3, ties it at 63 apiece. Azeka, the half court. Amari Johnson flares off the screen. Azeka looks inside, no pass, has to step back. 5 on the possession. Grant going inside, right hand is fouled, will go to the free throw line. Gerard Grant, a 70% free throw shooter, will step to the line. Scores are tied, 14.7 seconds. First one looked a little nervy, misses the first. Rosa Radom will almost certainly take the timeout to advance the ball. Gerard Grant gets the drop. Timeout for Rosa Radom. They trail 1. 14.7 seconds. No team has a foul to give. 1 shot to win it for the Polish club on the road in Lithuania. Road wins are tough. In Lithuania, they are even tougher. Let's take a listen to Coach Kaminski. Wow, a lot of worried faces in this crowd. So knowledgeable. That sums it up. Don't need to comment on that one. Have we blown it or have we managed to scrape the win? Well, 14 seconds, 7 seconds will tell you. Rosa Radom, chance to go 4-3 in the group and really shake up the whole of Group C. Sokolowski will inbound. They want to go to the second cutter. Here comes the second cutter, got it. Brazelton off the high screen, Jackson. Brazelton attacks it in the lane. For the game is long. They're going to get another look at it. We've got a foul. Whistle on the play. Amari Johnson's on the floor. Sorry, no, it's Gerard Grant. Wide open look from 3. Off the back of the ring. Callahan and Bell in the game. But Zukowski took the 3. Sorry, Sokolowski took the three. Comes up with nothing. 2-point game. Still going to be a 1-point game with 4.5 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time left. Grant knocks it down. Timeout. Now they need a three to tie it. Plenty of time to get a shot they want. You've got to think Bell has got to be their first option here. %40 from the three-point line for Klaipeda. Neptunas Klaipeda. Rosa Radom have slipped to 30% during that fourth quarter, and that's really how they allowed Neptunas back in the game. Let's listen to coach.
You stay here. Darnell, you stay higher. Tyrone. Soko. Oh, you are the last, okay. Got you here. Here, running, okay, switch, okay, with the last play. Okay, yeah, just stay with this. Hey, they're gonna keep the ball. 4 seconds. You make it foul. Okay. Don't make foul, and just have to shoot the ball.
Here we go then, 4.5 seconds. A three to take it to overtime. Three's away. It's the back of the backboard. And Sokolowski, he made one, but the last two. He'll take the timeout to advance the ball. It's only a case of getting the ball in now. Was Sokolowski the best man to take the threes? That's the question. Well, Sokolowski, a 34% free throw shooter. Well, he's 2 from 9 on tonight's game as well. It's very easy to sit here and debate whether he was the right or the wrong man. You could say that Neptunas allowed the man they wanted to shoot the ball to shoot it and catch it. Stranger things have happened in 1.9 seconds here though. 11 steals already for Rosa Radom. Well, it just shows you how close Basketball Champions League is in terms of competitiveness. Well, the last show for the dancers. Is this the last show for Rosa Radom? 1.9 seconds, they need a steal and a prayer. Azika only has to inbound the basketball. That is it. That'll be it. That'll be game, Neptunas. They have been taken to the edge by Rosa Radom, 66-63. Neptunas will stay top of Group C. Rosa Radom fixed firmly mid-table. Still have everything to play for in terms of a playoff berth. And if they carry on with that level of performance, they have a real shot at it. Amari Johnson had a huge fourth quarter. Four from 6 from the three-point line. He was 0 for 1 at the half. So 4 from 5 in that second half for Johnson. Field goal percentages, who cares at the end of the day, the only numbers that matter are 66 and 63. Only 6 trips to the free throw line for Rosa Radom. As we highlighted earlier on, could be 2 reasons for that. 11 steals kept them in the game because they were comprehensively out-rebounded, and Neptunas just did not take care of the basketball. That counteracted the rebound advantage, and in the end, we were left with a 66-63 game. Bell was great in the first half, especially second quarter. Amari Johnson, though, came through for Neptunas. 4 from 5 from the three-point line in the second half. Neptunas had double-digit rebounds, and that could be a defining win for Klaipeda. Neptunas Klaipeda still top of the Group C. They've rebounded really well after the loss last week, and they get the win. But at the start of this second half, it was really the play of Neptunas that really did open up the game. The three-point threat from Amari Johnson was just a real decisive factor in this game. Neptunas did a really great job, played 20 minutes at the point. Only had the 5 points, of which those 2 were the tough ones, but really did take good care of the basketball and gave so much confidence to the rest of the group. But this man, Amari Johnson, was the X factor in the second half. 4 from 5 from the three-point line. Pretty much decided the game. Doesn't matter how many times you see it, you've got to admire the quality of Johnson. This 3 tied it up. This 3 didn't. So the miss from Segalowski that could have taken the game could have taken the game and won it. In the end, it was all over. Great win for Neptunas. Tremendous performance by the current leaders of Group C. So from the Baltic coast, from Klaipeda, from inside the Tarturio Arena, Neptunas get the win. And it's good night from me, and we'll see you next week for more Basketball Champions League action. Good night.